Hey guys, my name is Benjamin Simbong and I'm from BSHM 3B Section C. And now, I will be tackling about what is self-appraisal, the importance of self-appraisal, and how to write self-appraisal. What is self-appraisal? Self-appraisal is an assessment you write to characterize your performance during a specific period at work. You will usually write a self-appraisal as part of your annual performance evaluation. You will most likely include achievements, accomplished goals, and any metrics on how you help the company or on how you help yourself to be a better one. It should be an honest appraisal, so include any challenges you had to overcome. So here is the importance of self-appraisal. Self-appraisal are normally carried out by the employees individually evaluating their performance by filling out a form template or a set of questions based on their performance. It may result quite challenging to remember specific details over the past 12 months in your career. One way to make this easier is to keep an updated log or a diary at work where you can jot proceedings down through the year. So here is the one of the way to make the self-appraisal easier. So first, keep records of important assignments and projects, success and challenges, changes and responsibilities, and roles and assignments significant change when they are fresh in your mind. Second is collecting this evidence will give you something to look back on, making you more prepared and putting you in a better place to analyze. Hence, self-evaluation covers all the individual's areas such as your main strength and weaknesses, your major problems and challenges encountered, key accomplishment and drawbacks, future career plans, it's either a long or short goals, and lastly is you required training and development areas. How to write self-appraisal. Make sure you write a thorough evaluation of yourself that encompasses all aspects of your work. If you are unsure of where to start or what to include, here are some tips to help you. First, highlight your accomplishments. Second, gather data to showcase your achievements. Third, align yourself with the company on where you are working. Fourth is reflect objectively on any mistake. Fifth is set your goals. Six is ask for anything you need to improve. And lastly is the get a second opinion. Here is the first step on how to write self-appraisal. Highlight your accomplishment. You can start by evaluating your positive contributions. Your annual self-evaluation is the perfect place to highlight your professional accomplishments and the objectives you achieved throughout the year. If you have kept track of your achievements during the year, use the list as an outline of your showcasing what you have accomplished. If you do not have a list of your accomplishments, take the time to review the past year work calendars. Make a note of a significant assignments, project successes, include everything you can think of for now, and then edit down the full list of manageable length. Remember that when writing a good self-assessment, it is important to pinpoint clear and specific examples of your remit. As you narrow down your list of top accomplishments, make sure each one demonstrates your work ethic, showcase your professional skills, and establish the unique value that you bring to the company. Second step is gather data to showcase your achievements. To add substance to your achievement, take the time to include relevant data, facts, and figures. If you are writing self-performance review for the first time, you might not have data from the prior period to compare. In that case, focus exclusively on your first year numbers, such as how many clients you acquired, how many dollars worth of products or services you sold, or how many support tickets you closed successfully. If you have written a self-evaluation for your company before, compare the numbers from this period to those from the prior period to reflect on your growth. In this case, you can calculate percentages to show how much your sale increased on how much your performance improved. If you set goals at the beginning of the year or when you submitted your last assessment, try using them as a benchmarks to showcase your accomplishment. Third step is align yourself in the company. Writing your self-evaluation is the perfect opportunity to showcase how you specifically contribute to the department. Take the time to explain your role's significance so that your supervisor better understands your dedication and contribution. To position yourself within the department, try to give your accomplishment added context by discussing how your achievement helped the team to do something greater. To align yourself with your boss, frame your successes within your objectives that matters most to management. Taking these steps give you a chance to describe why your work matters. Fourth step is reflect objectively on challenges. While your personal assessment should start by highlighting your accomplishments, this report should include any setbacks you may have encountered. Instead of including details in data as you did with your accomplishments, focus what your mistakes taught you. For example, rather than calculating the total losses that you may have caused, highlight what you learned from the situation and how this knowledge will improve your future work. Explaining what you learned will demonstrate your ability to learn and grow. The fifth step is set your goals. Setting goals and outlining how you plan to improve can be one of the most satisfying parts of writing your evaluation. Start by discussing how you plan to aim higher in your current role and try to include as many details as possible. Set specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and time-sensitive, or it also called a SMART goals that shows how you will improve in key areas. You can share your plan to raise your sales goals by certain percentage or bring in a set number of new patients within a predetermined period. Next, focus on bigger professional goals that help you build a successful career. Discuss objectives such as gaining experience with certain tasks or require select skills that will make you a competitive candidate for an advanced position. Fifth step is set goals. Setting goals and outline how you plan to improve can be one of the most satisfying part of writing your evaluation. Start by discussing how you plan to aim higher in your current role and try to include as many details as possible. Set a specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and time-sensitive goals that show how you will improve in key areas. You can share your plan to raise your sales goals by a certain percentage and bringing in a set numbers of new patients within a predetermined period. Next is focus on bigger professional goals that help you build a successful career. Discuss objectives such as gaining experience with a certain task of acquiring select skills that will make you a competitive candidate for an position. The last step is get a second opinion. If you cannot decide what to write in your self-performance evaluation, ask for a second opinion. Try asking co-workers for advice about major projects they would highlight. Consider asking leaders about key accomplishments your team met where you had an internal part. If you have a mentor, ask them to review your self-evaluation. Use the input to receive to make sure your self-appraisal comes across as professional, positive, and productive. That's it for my report, and thank you.